Hey guys, welcome to Static Dread Demo. This is a game that's being released on Steam towards the end of the year. I have got an initial playthrough that does have no commentary on the channel, but I thought I would give one with commentary and choose other options because I think there might be various endings for the game. I know there's various achievements that you can get, so I thought, yeah, let's have a go. A powerful aurora has enveloped the entire globe. Due to issues with navigation, coast authorities have reactivated the old lighthouse. You've been selected to be its keeper. Seems like someone is knocking at the front door. Okay, so this is our environment. Let's go see who's knocking. Korea. Well, here's the last box. That's definitely everything. These supplies should last you for a while. Take supplies. I'll be back in 2 days with a new shipment. Hope you'll still be around. Remind me, what's your name? Just call me Korea. My mother gave me a name that doesn't sound well around here, and I never came up with a shorter one for myself. And what am I supposed to do? Keep an eye on the lighthouse. That's it. How? Beats me. My job's simple. To bring you supplies. You just unpack everything and eat up so you don't starve at night during your shifts. Alright, I'll go check the lighthouse. Wait a second, what about the money? The port gave me your payment for 2 days ahead. Here, take it. Take the money. See you in a couple of days. Nobody's lived in this lighthouse for a long time, but it's a good one and always served us well. Times are tough now. We need reliability more than ever, in lighthouses and people. Hope you're one of those we can trust. Well, take care. It's getting late. I need to set sail, and you've got work to do. Close the door. Okay. Someone is calling on the radio. See, I can check. Come back to that now. Check the radio. Static noise. Accept call. Is anyone there? What's taking so long? Hear you loud and clear. Finally. What took you so long? The shift's about to start. Let's make one thing clear right away. I'm the boss here, and you call me Chief. I don't care who you were at port before all this. Now you're demoted to a button pusher at the lighthouse, and for some reason the port decided to waste a fortune on you. They even dragged some reporters in here. I'll send you a clipping. Seafaring is safe and sound. This afternoon, the head of the port announced an emergency reactivation of the Outsmith Lighthouse. The station, which for many years has been operating in automatic mode, is now manned by harbour staff. This will help preserving seafaring in the harbour during the time when the usual navigation is no longer available. Okay. Good article. If you work well, maybe they'll write about you one day. Hope they say nice things. Alright, back to work. The sun's almost down. Go and activate the lighthouse. You don't seem too cheerful. I'll have to sit here all night checking if you mess anything up. It was all so simple before with automatics running the navigation. But no, now I've got to sit here all night praying nothing goes wrong. What do I need to do? Oh, I'll give you the whole demonstration, but only when the shift starts. Pull the lever and I'll explain everything. Get to work. Now hurry up, work's waiting for you. Go ahead and turn on the light up. The switch should be behind the door to your left, next to the spiral staircase. Oh, I've got a home frequency. Home, this is Lighthouse. Do you copy? Daddy! When are you coming back? Shh, quiet now. Let me talk. Hi. I'll only be here for a week, or I miss you both already. I'll only be here for a week. Daddy, will you bring me a toy? How was the trip? Everything alright? The boatsman is such a kind old man. Everything at the lighthouse is so old. Oh, it's a bit creepy, honest. Oh, the boatman was nice. That's great. Alright, I'm glad you got there safely. I won't keep you long. It's time for us to get ready for bed. Say bye-bye to Daddy. I love you, Daddy. I love you too. That was sweet. Love you. Alright, sweetheart. I'll let you go. Good night. Check the desk. Read that. Keeper's memo. Keep an eye on the lighthouse. If the rotation mechanism jams, restart it. If the radio isn't working, check the antenna. Working in the dark is dangerous. Make sure all the lights in the lighthouse are on. If the power supply fails, restart the generator. If you feel tired, have a refreshing drink or a snack. Falling asleep on duty is the gravest sin of a lighthouse keeper. It's fine. So let's just have a quick look around here. In here we have my room. Basic but comfy, I'm assuming. Is clock. Is $400. Such a dense forest. Not exactly inviting for a walk. I have my jacket and my lighthouse keeper. Hey, we've got some water, we've got some food, and we've got some cappuccino. I'm assuming that's to keep us awake. Small village. I never thought anyone would want to live here. They've got a church, houses, boats. Switch. It's locked. Rather comfortable locker. Door won't open. That to the left there is where the lighthouse switch is. That's the radio antenna. Okay, so that's to turn on the lighthouse. Here's the aurora. Really pretty. I've always wanted to see the northern lights. Maybe not one that buggers around with the mechanics though, electronics. This is the rotation mechanism. And this is outside. Top. There. Go down and turn on the lighthouse. Okay. Oh yeah, I suppose you can see how dark it gets. Someone is calling radio. This is Chief. So, not scared being all alone at the lighthouse? So far so good. We'll see how good you'll feel when the locals start showing up. Remember, no visitors on the lighthouse. It is port property. Now let me explain the technical part of your job. I'm listening. The guy at the port control prepped some special forms with a map of the region. The fax machine has a module that picks up an automatic radio signal from ships with their call sign. It's a patchwork of orcish tech until automated navigation starts working again. Mark a route on this map from the lighthouse to Blackfoot Port and send it back to me. You'll be doing the same for arriving ships. Okay, F. Lighthouse to Blackfoot Fort. That's us there. And we've got Old Harbour, Mystic Point, Outsmith, Deep Creek, Marshport, and Black Fort. Send that through. Alright, let's take a look. Seems fine. Maybe there's hope for you yet. We have a small flow of ships, mostly fishing boats and passenger ships. Tonight's job is simple. To see which port the ships request and guide them there. Job description. Ships must be guided to their designated port. If the port is inaccessible, guide them to Blackfoot. That's really loud. If you mess up a route or miss a ship, I'll make sure they dock your pay heavily for it. Any other questions? Why can't ships contact the port directly? Do I look like a professor to you? You want to lecture on radio waves and electrodynamics? I don't know. I'm not an expert. The aurora mess with almost all comms past 30 kilometers. The lighthouse perfectly positioned, right between the sea and the port. So just sit tight and do your job, since you signed up for it. Can't the ships navigate on their own? Would you even be necessary if they could? Think before you ask. The port's deep in the bay, with islands and cliffs between it, and the open sea. The currents are tricky, and not every captain knows them. At night, it's impossible to see anything. So stop whining and help the ships get to port. What if the port they need isn't on the map? Well, they did say go to Blackfoot. Then send them to Blackfoot. We'll figure out what to do with them from there. Understood? I'll get to work. Well, good luck then. Over and out. Let's connect. Seems like someone is knocking at the front door. Hey. Yeah. Young man. Good evening, Keeper. Didn't expect to see a living soul out here. Name's Jackie, captain of the Sturgeon. You probably heard of me. They say I'm the best fisherman on this island. To meet you. And of course, it's real important to know the man who will be guiding you into port. I brought you a little gift. It's the journal of the old lighthouse keeper. Here, take it. Something awful happened to the first keeper. So bad they didn't send anyone out here for a long time after that. They say there's 3 of these journals, and if you collect them all, you'll learn what happened to the first keeper. Maybe you'll figure out where the other 2 are from the notes and solve the mystery. So I'm the second keeper? Exactly. Imagine that, huh? When the first keeper and his family disappeared, they shut the place down right away. Only reopened it when they started automating things, but by then there weren't any keepers, just workers. Where'd you get the journal? Been in my family for a long time. My mother was really into different cultures and stories. Our shelves are buckling under the weight of all her books. When my father saw they'd staffed the lighthouse again, he dug up the journal. And I volunteered to bring it to you. Why are you awake? I'm heading out at dawn, and as usual, can't get any shut-eye. Maybe it's the aurora, or just nerves. Heard from some sailors that a new island has popped up near Nova Scotia. Me and the crew are planning to check it out and report back to the university. Do you have a research ship? Not exactly. I've got a friend at the university, Misty. She hinted it'd be a good idea to scout out the new island. What if it's the lost Atlantis resurfacing because of the aurora? You believe in sailors' tales? Believe it or not, it's exciting, ain't it? Might even make some money off the discovery. Sounds a lot more fun than just hauling fish out of the water. Is it dangerous? Doubt it, unless some sea monster comes crawling out at us. Foreshadowing. We'll leave in the morning and should be back by evening. And if you get back at night, you'll guide us into port. Good luck. Oh, one more thing. I have this tradition, sneaking up to the lighthouse before a voyage to watch the sunrise. It helps me connect with the sea. I've done that since I was a kid. Fills me with energy. Mind if I come in there? I promise I won't touch a thing. So in my previous playthrough with that's also on the channel with no commentary, I did not allow him to come in. So this time I'm going to let him in. Oh, thanks. I'll remember you didn't turn me away. Traditions matter. They shape who we are. Well, I'll be upstairs. Drop by if you've got a minute. Close the door. Feels like someone's standing between the trees. There is someone in the middle, just to the right of that middle tree. Creepy. I thought villagers should all be asleep, but someone is standing outside staring at the lighthouse. Also creepy. Locked. Oh. Just for anyone that watches this video, I am really, really bad with horror. It's such a wuss. I did hear... Yes, okay. Ship. Search for vessel. Signal received. Lighthouse respond. This is Elizabeth Shaw. Okay. We're drifting badly. Need guidance. What's the situation on board? The ship, it doesn't feel responsive. The rudder feels stiff one moment, loose the next. It's odd. Anything interesting out at sea? The water is calm, but the fish are jumping too often. Like something's scaring them. Check the documents. Hey, rescue vessel, Blackport to Marshport. What is this? Sorry. Understood. Was confirmed. Heading to port. Great. The lights are gone. Can we listen to a broadcast? Yeah. Random frequency. Searching. According to the latest reports, over 150 people have been affected by severe magnetic field disturbances. We recommend avoiding physical exercise and staying indoors. If you experience dizziness, nausea, or sudden chest pain, try to reach the nearest medical facility. Can't dial a frequency because it's unavailable in the demo. Search for vessel. Signal received. Lighthouse, do you copy? This is Captain Drake from the Coast Guard. While patrolling the islands, we came across a few sailors. Someone stole their ship and left them adrift on a small boat. Have you heard anything suspicious over the radio? What exactly should I be listening for? Maybe someone used the ship's call signs but didn't know where to sail. I don't know. Radars, comms, nothing's working with that aurora in the sky. Feels like we've been thrown back to the Stone Age. It'll clear up eventually. The question is, how much damage will be done and how many people will get hurt before it's over? Alright, we'll try to catch them the old-fashioned way. Sorry for bothering you. Okay, are they leaving? They are leaving. That door won't open. Oh, it's the sound of another ship, I think. Signal received. Come in. Vessel, your signal's weak. Please repeat. This is Vessel Pluto. Do you copy? Better, but still not good. Sorry, I think I've managed to fix it. We're having issues with the electronics. This is Captain Zaya of the transport ship Pluto, requesting routing to port. A cargo ship. Reaching New Orleans. How did you find yourself in the harbor of Blackport? All satellite navigation systems have malfunctioned. The aurora makes it almost impossible to navigate by the stars. It seems we've gone far off course somewhere. Any issues with the ship? Oh, forgive me. The entire ship has been one big problem ever since the aurora began. During the aurora, all the boxes started glowing and shimmering with every color of the rainbow. At one point, they even started singing, like a choir. It was terrifying. I really want to unload this cargo at the port. Exactly what are you carrying? Microelectronics, phones, tablets, smart devices, fully loaded. I'm not sure any of it works now, but the suppliers and insurances will deal with that. I've done my part, now my whole crew just wants to get to shore. But because he does not have a destination, send him to Blackfort. Receive the form. Thank you. Proceeding to port. This. That's fine. That's fine. Oh God. That was loud. Is everything alright? Keeper. Look. You're supposed to guard the light, yet you let that sailor near the lamp. Now you'll have to pay the price. Don't let anyone gaze upon the light. It's yours. Yours. For now. That's a pretty drawing you've given me there of the lighthouse. Are you broadcasting from a vessel? I'm close, Keeper. I'm watching you. What will happen to Jackie? Nothing good. He saw the light. You shouldn't look at the light. Leave this work frequency. You don't understand. I'm not going anywhere as long as you're here. Turn off the radio, get into bed, and in the morning, run. Is that an option? I don't remember seeing that as an option. Run from this lighthouse as far as you can, or the darkness will consume you. I will consume you. Static dread. Oh. Old fisherman. Well, well, who do we have here? I'm the new lighthouse keeper. Ah, look at you all fancy. Something ain't right about that lighthouse though, Wiki. Darkness got it all wrapped up tight. You best be watching that light don't go out, and try not to doze off yourself, or it'll all go south. Here, take this fish and eat up. Burning energy at night will wear you down, and fish's got all the good stuff in it. Eat it to stay awake. Take the fish. Go on, eat up. It'll do you good. Well, I'll be off to see if I can catch me something else. Take good care now. Eat the fish. Fish. Oh, the lighthouse is out. Needs to be restored. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Lighthouse is back on. Light is back on. Light is back on. And the light's gone purple. They're still staring at the lighthouse. Okay, the light's gone green again. Like someone standing beneath the trees. I think that might be the fisherman, because look, he's got the same triangular hat on. No. So creepy. I really don't like the fact that we can hide. There is an option to give up. Okay, so I'm not going to give up now. I'm going to play through, and then at some stage we will do the other option. We'll do the give up option later. Because I'm a feeling it's just going to stop the demo. Right from... Oh my gosh, I'm blinking. Does that mean I'm tired? But I had the fish. I need a cappuccino. Or some water, maybe. Still locked. Still hide. Visual vessel, signal received. Lighthouse, do you copy? This is Captain Drake. We got them. Those bastards hijacked a small freighter and packed it full of some weird drugs. I've never seen anything like it before. But we drifted too far out in the sea. Guide us back to the port. Is everyone okay? The ship's captain is dead. We caught them just as they were trying to dump the body. Looks like he refused to abandon his ship. That's tragic. What do you mean by weird drugs? It looks like methamphetamine, blue, maybe even cyan crystals. They kind of glow from the inside. I wouldn't dare try it. We'll hand it over to a lab in the city to figure out what kind of poison this is. Okay, check the documents. Right, they want to go to Black Falls. Understood. Give me a moment. Thank you. Proceeding to port. Seems like someone in the port was helping the pirates. Someone's been covering for them all this time before the Aurora hit. It's just a hunch for now, but stay alert, please. I will do. Over and out. Let's go upstairs and see if we can chat to Jackie. Ah, keeper. Shit. What a view from up here. Let me just quickly leave. I'll come back to you, Jackie. This one. Thanks for letting me in. The darkness says it will punish you. It's starting to scare me, Keeper. Are you all feeling alright? Oh? Too much is at stake. I must explore that island for Misty. Are you leaving soon? Yeah. We want to explore that area the fishermen were talking about, where the new island surfaced. Maybe we'll find something interesting, then back to fishing and get home before dark. I'm planning to make it back before sunset. Don't want to get lost at sea at night. How do you like your village? Honestly, it's a bit cramped here. Dad's done a lot for me, sure, and he cares. But it's time for me to go on my own. I'm thinking of moving to Blackfort. There's this girl at the university, Misty. We're dreaming of a little place in Boston. Doubt Dad'll be thrilled. And we don't have the money for it yet either. Aren't you afraid of the sea? When I was 15, I nearly died by the southern reef. That stays snapped, and the storm dragged us right to the rocks. We dropped the anchor to turn the ship, but the momentum threw me into the water right onto the rocks. Somehow I landed between two sharp ones, a little to the left or right, and I wouldn't be here. Since that day, I've never been afraid of the sea. We understand each other. Okay. Great. It's a ship. Lights are still on. Visual vessel. Signal received. Lighthouse respond. This is Blue Captain on the line. Fishing vessel. Ready to follow directions. Provide away. Is there calm on your end? The crew's rests. One of the sailors said he heard singing from the water. What's visibility like? The sea feels like it's whispering. The wind carries fragments of words, but no one can make sense of them. Document. And Blackfort. Understood. Course confirmed. Heading to port. And at the window. The broadcast still the same. Hey, Fitch, you copy? Guess what? Our radio still works. Must have been sitting in the safe when that EMP hit. It shielded it. Tried all my electronics, now I'm just tuning in on the radio. Man, there's pure chaos in the city right now, Fitch. You hear me? Is this even the right frequency? Shit. Hang on, gotta turn the lights on. Gotta turn the lights on. Oh, did you? Okay, we're gonna have a... You know? Okay. All the lights back on. Everything okay? That? Virtual vessel, radio signal received. Lighthouse respond. Silent Harbour passenger boat. Innsmouth to Old Harbour. Everything alright? All good here? Anything interesting out at sea? Sea feels like it's whispering. The wind carries fragments of words, but no one can make sense of them. Check the document. Old Harbour. On that side. So. Sweet. Thank you, Lighthouse. We're on our way. Lights of the harbour in sight. All good. Someone is calling me on the radio. Signal received. Lighthouse, do you read? This is Chief. So are you scared all alone at the lighthouse? What a strange call. Someone told me to run from the lighthouse. With this aurora, a lot of crazies are crawling out. No need to chat with every one of them. Someone's abusing the work frequency, ignore it. It's more interested in something else, though. I'm more interested in something else, though. Come on, spill it. Did you let anyone into the lighthouse? I didn't let anyone in. Good, good. Remember, the lighthouse isn't your property, and it sure as hell ain't your home. Lighthouse belongs to the Port Blackfort. And you're working there for a hefty paycheck, by the way. Gotta say, your work was mediocre at best. Can't imagine why they even let you be a lighthouse keeper. Have a good night's sleep. Oh yeah, I'll be heading home to my nice warm bed. Might even pick up a pretty lass along the way. Sounds like a real gentleman's man. Meanwhile, you've got your molding mattress waiting for you. Good luck. See you tomorrow. Take a little rest. Ah, the option to run's gone. Check. Today I set foot upon the stone steps of this lighthouse for the first time. The waves crash against the rocks, whispering their stories. I am the first keeper of this lighthouse, and I hope it will become my family's estate. As soon as I arrived, I wrote a letter to Mary and the kids, explaining the best way for them to get here. Of course, she always complains about my obsession with the sea, but once she sees the view from here, it's hard to take the love of the ocean spray out of an old captain. This was May 15th, 1859. Okay, game saved. Check on the money. Old fisherman. Well, here I am again. So, Wiki, everything in order? That lighthouse treating you alright? It's alright. That's the spirit. Listen here, I'm what folks call a fisherman. I trades catching fish and selling them to the hungry ones. Since you're new around here, these parts, Wiki, I'll give you a discount. Okay, well, let's see what you got. We have clam chowder, a warm, thick broth with clan meat, restores strength. Fried, it's a capelin or capelin, crunchy texture helps you stay awake. That's disgusting. Smoked halibut, its deep, rich flavor brings a sense of calm. Salted herring, strong aroma quickens your pulse. Fresh sardine, a small, shiny sardine with the taste of the sea. I think let's do that. I want the little chewy ones. What's with the prices? Ah, inflation. Everything's going up in the village. And in the city, don't even get me started. What else do you sell apart from fish? Never really thought about it. I'm not a storekeeper. All that stuff you go to the old man. I got only fish, Wiki. That's all. I'm done. Alright then, Wiki. Take care now. I'll go catch some more fish. Calling me on the radio. interference. Port, I can't hear you. Sorry, got distracted. Yesterday's drug bust has the entire port on edge. No one's seen anything like it in a long time. They're preparing new instructions for you tonight. Here, read the paper. An Ember, a new drug hits Blackfort. Last night, the Coast Guards apprehended a group of drug traffickers who used stolen vessels. The real shock, however, came with the discovery of Ember, a new drug now infecting the streets of Blackfort. What exactly we're dealing with remains to be seen. Meanwhile, the Coast Guard post on Deep Creek Island has been reinforced. Everyone's a hero. That's right. We've got a solid team, except for you, of course. But don't worry, we'll make something out of you yet. But hey, the pay's good, right? The courier will bring fresh supplies tomorrow. Any other questions? Yeah, there are locked rooms in the lighthouse. Yeah, the maintenance crew have the key to the generator room. I'll have them bring it tomorrow. We can't risk the lighthouse going dark. As for the guest room, I don't know. You might want to ask the locals. Someone's bound to have it. Did you figure out who that stranger was? In my world, that was just your imagination running wild. The tech guys say the channel's open. Anyone could jump in. Probably some radio enthusiast messing with us for fun. Enough chat. I need to work. That's the spirit. Get to it. Maybe you'll stop being the worst employee of the month. Transmission. Let's phone home. Come in, Lighthouse. Hello, family. Sorry, I had to put the little one to bed early today. She seemed extra tired. How are you? I'm doing okay. I don't know if you've heard, but they declared a curfew. Not too bad, though. The little one goes to bed early anyway. What worries me more are the looters breaking into stores at night. God, why are people so mean? Why can't they just support each other through tough times? Should I come back? No, don't worry about it. Your job is important. Something happened on the highway and they've shut it down. Now they're bringing supplies by ship. That stops too. City's done for. The night's almost here. I'm really tired today. I'm going to get some rest too. Good luck, honey. Kisses. Kiss the little one for me. Of course. Good night. Eve. Okay. Go upstairs and just double check everything's fine. Cool. Let's start the shift. Alrighty, someone is calling me on the radio. Come in, this is Chief speaking. I've got news from the Coast Guard. They suspect that drugs might be smuggled on cargo ships tonight. From now on, all cargo ships must be directed to the Coast Guard station in Deep Creek. They'll handle the rest. Job description, ships must be directed to the required port. If the port is inaccessible, direct them to Blackfort. All cargo ships must be directed to the Coast Guard station. Check the form and look at the ship's purpose. What about large cargo ships or containers? If they said all cargo ships, it means all. Why do you have this urge to dig into instructions? What if I send them something that isn't a cargo ship? As usual, I'll be checking on you and reviewing complaints. Handing out fines. Seems clear enough? Alright then, get to work. Get to work. And remember, no one is allowed in the lighthouse. Over and out. That a small child in the woods? Yeah, on the left there. Oh gosh, in a little yellow raincoat. Georgie? Oh, the antennas just... Antennas back on. Someone with a lamp is walking from the village toward the lighthouse. Locals trying to visit again? Seems fine. Search for vessel. Come in, Captain Drake speaking. Just checking in. You somehow supported me last night. When I called you the first time, I was ready to give up and head back to the port. But after talking to you, I decided to do another sweep around the islands. Turns out it was worth it. Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm sure if everyone does their job right, we'll get through this whole Aurora situation. We need to figure out who's covering for these smugglers at the port. If anyone suspicious shows up, direct them to the creek, but I guess you already have the instructions. Now, can you navigate me to the Coast Guard? Did you get anything out of those pirates? Not yet. They're just done runners. Got the shipment without even meeting the supplier. Stole the ship to stay under the radar. They were supposed to unload it without seeing the next link in the chain too. We need someone higher up in this operation. What kind of drug is this? It's called Ember. Nasty stuff, let me tell you. It shuts down almost the whole nervous system. It gives you inhuman strength and a sense of euphoria and invincibility. Under Ember, you lose control, and your aggression spikes. Extremely dangerous substance. Why should I send cargo ships specifically to you? That feeling. After interrogating those pirates, we learned the smugglers use cargo ships in their routes. We're not customs. We can't check out every ship, so we're narrowing the focus. But I'd recommend you keeping an eye on all of them. You never know when something shady might pop up. Deep. Copy that. Thanks, heading into port now. We'll be in touch. Window. It looks like there's another vessel. Lighthouse respond, this is Ocean. Fishing vessel. How's the ship? All good here. What's visibility like? Course is steady, but it feels like we're being nudged slightly off course. Check the documents. They want to go to Sandport. I don't have a Sandport, so you are going to Black. Copy that. Proceeding along your course. What is that banging noise? Oh my god! At the door. You're still here. Let's see what you're made of. Can you save those you've taken responsibility for? Can you keep the light burning? Because in the darkness, I'll be waiting for you. Repeat. If you're breathing. Can you save them, Keeper? Static red. Scream. There's someone at the front. Shit. Shit. That was Jackie. Wasn't that Jackie? Wait, I need to turn the lights on. Turn the lights on. And front door. Ho ho ho! Good evening, Keeper. Village Elder. The darkness near the lighthouse was so thick, I feared my lantern would go out. I'm the Elder in Arnsmouth. Sorry to trouble you, but have you had any ship signal from my son? Name's Jackie. I just saw his ghost in the dark. What are you saying? A ghost? Oh, that's not good. No good at all. Sorry to bother you, Keeper. I need to check on something. I'll be off. Wait, I have a few questions. Not now, Keeper. Not now. Time's running out. I best be on my way. Good luck to you. So, am I panicked? Do I need It's edible? Does it make things better? Suspiciously quiet, but there's a faint greenish glow flickering in the windows. This side? That boy still there? Georgie? I don't like the way my eyes are closed. I should have some more. Signal received. Lighthouse respond. This is Golden Anchovy on the line. Great. Awaiting instructions. How's the ship? Seems fine, though the wind sounds like it's whispering. How's the weather en route? The sea is quiet, but the horizon looks oddly murky. Like there's a haze. Big document. Right, so freight and cargo are the same thing, so you are going to go to Deep Creek. Of course, entering port. Okay. Why are my eyes going? It's like 20 past 1. Pin is disconnected and the light's gone out. Dinner. Light. And room still fine. Door still locked. Go upstairs and see. Hey, there is a ship in the harbour. Nothing. Briefed out. I hope Jackie's okay. Signal received. Lighthouse, we're glad to see your light. Can't wait to get to harbour's peace. Please hear our voice upon this night. We beg for comfort leaf. Cruise liner? Why are you singing? What songs? What nonsense do you hear? I think you've lost your mind tonight. Do I detect a hint of sneer? Or have you drunk too much delight? Repeat the name of your ship. No words will I withhold this time. Our fate compels me to convey. We rise in song, in voice, in rhyme. The symphony has come your way. What's your route and destination? From New York shores we took a group to show them wonders all around. The troubles grasp now slows our troop. I beg you, guide us to the ground. Okay, so it's not a freighter. It's not cargo. It's creepy as hell though. I mean, I've got to send him to Blackfort, don't I? We don't have Reykjavik. Thank you, my friend, with all my heart. So glad you're here to play your part. It's obviously the right choice because I don't know if I've been fined. I don't see any fine. Locked. Officially quiet. It's still there. The door. Okay. Energy coming back. 2 o'clock now. I'm gonna get the key for that door tomorrow. There's a ship. Signal received. Lighthouse respond. This is Echo on the line. Barge. Please provide a heading. How's the ship? The ship, it doesn't feel responsive. The rudder feels stiff one moment, loose the next. It's odd. Anything interesting out at sea? The sea is acting strange. The waves seem to match the rhythm of our engine. Check the documents. Blackfort. It's fine. Thank you, Lighthouse. We're on our way. Lights of the harbour in sight. I got a fine? But he said he wanted to go to Blackfort. Why did I get a fine? Improper performance duties, you've received $30 fine. Why? Lighthouse, come in. This is Misty from Blackfort University. Okay? Yesterday, Jackie, the fisherman from the Sturgeon, set sail from Alsmouth. Have you received any signals from him? I asked him to check out a strange island spotted by the fishermen. I haven't heard anything about him. I'm worried about him. He was supposed to arrive during the day. Sorry, I just stayed late at work. This anomaly won't let me rest. And what they say on the news is complete nonsense. What's this island you're talking about? No idea. There's nothing like it on the maps for that area. They used to hide well, and now they've run out of resources and they can't keep up the cover-up anymore. I don't know, but I'd really like to find out what they were hiding. How does the Aurora affect people? Badly, of course. It disrupts the magnetic fields as it's a flood of charged particles. And our brain is a complex bioelectrical system. When magnetic anomalies happen, we feel it. Maybe those folks wearing tinfoil hats were right after all, huh? Maybe that kind of isolation helps, actually. Are you and Jackie close? Yes, we're seeing each other. Or at least trying to, when he docks in Blackfort. But it's not official. Jackie doesn't want his father to know. Sounds like you need to get some sleep. You're probably right. Today was exhausting, but I managed to get through to the administration. At first they tried to shut me out as usual, but the dean stepped in, and now we're getting the green light for setting up a research station. You should have seen the sheriff's eyes. I'll expose all of them. Happy to help. I hope together that we can figure out what or who we actually need to protect ourselves from. If they let us, of course. Ugh. Thanks for listening to me. I hope Jackie's alright. Over and out. Sounds like someone's knocking at the front door. Boy. What are you doing out here all... You are creepy. Look how huge your eyes are. What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your parents? You have interesting eyes. Someone in them. Someone looking through them. Someone else. Did you come here to break the fourth wall? I'm the lighthouse keeper. What's your name? Well, young man, you shouldn't talk to strangers. I was quiet, but he kept talking. Sorry to bother you, keeper. We got lost during our evening walk. The boy can't sleep. We'll be going now. Good night. There's the door. Creepy as all heck. Strange forest, so quiet. Like there's no one there at all. Yeah, because the boy's now gone home with the nanny. Door is still locked and not locked at the same time. Lighthouse, we're approaching. Sea Wanderer fishing ship. Everything all right? We're holding on. A few people mentioned strange dreams. Probably just nerves. How's your journey? The course is steady, but it feels like we're being nudged slightly off course. Okay. Fishing ship. Dunwich, Arkham. Is my... If the port is inaccessible, direct them to Blackfort. That's what I did. You want to go to Arkham? We don't have an Arkham. So you're going to go to Blackfort. Understood. Course confirmed. Heading to port. Okay, I didn't get fined for that one. So weird. I really didn't think that other one was a problem. Virtual vessel. Come in, Yacht Luxurious speaking. Guide me to... There it is. The ship bringing ember to the city. Crates of glowing joy. Clouding minds. Send it to me, Keepta. Protect the city from this plague. Destroy that yacht and everything inside it. Why should I believe you? I'm giving you a chance, Keeper. A chance to take your fate and the fate of your loved ones in your own hands. Go on, save them from that new drug. Destroy that ship. Just a regular yacht. A regular yacht with a glowing cargo hold full of glowing poison. A regular yacht with a captain hoping you won't notice. A regular yacht docking at the major city in the dead of night during curfew. How do you know all this? I see everything. Leave this frequency. Give me that yacht, or Ember will flood the streets. You've been warned. Lighthouse, lighthouse, you cut out. Please guide me to Blackport Port. What are you doing at night at sea in the middle of the night? Doesn't the curfew apply only on land? I'll dock at Blackport and get some sleep. I just really need to get there. The sea's rough. Why the rush? Look, you do your job and I do mine. If you're hinting at wanting something in return, I think I can arrange that. You dodgy. Guide me to the city. Are you transporting drugs? What? Of course not. I was just out at sea and now decided to head back to port. Nothing unusual. Okay. So, we can guide him to the Red Skull, or we can guide him to Deep Creek. I think I'm going to guide him to Deep Creek this time, so that the security people can get hold of it. Oh, I hope these coordinates are right. Thanks. Do you think just following the rules will change anything? You're unworthy of this lighthouse. And the unworthy should rot in the gutter. Like dead dogs. The lighthouse is out. Okay. Turn it back on. Turn it back on. I can't see. Turn it back on. Turn it back on. Okay, everything is back on. Gonna use some food. Us down. No, we're still blinking. I don't like the way we're blinking. Fish. Okay. On to inquiry. Lighthouse, come in. This is the Sea Catcher. We've got some kind of monstrous thing on board. Take a look at this. God. Okay. Man with fish legs. Fish feet. Hauled it out near that strange island not far from the harbour. Guide us to port and we'll hand it over to the scientists. Have you seen the sturgeon? You mean Jackie? Haven't seen him, but we didn't get too close to the island either. Maybe he was docked over there. Is it alive? Nah, the thing's dead. It was just floating out here. We were passing a ways off from the island, saw it bobbing around, so we picked it up. Great, you can go straight to the universe, I think. Receiving your form. Alright, heading to the harbour. We'll get this beast to the city. Broadcast. This is 35 heading out from Hope Street. 2 officers down, I repeat, 2 officers down. One's concussed, the other's got broken ribs. We're taking them to the ER. Both were unconscious. Notify the sheriff. They were attacked near 35 Hope Street. Oh God, finally the shift is over. I don't like all these stories about the islands. Damn, Aurora's messing everything up. I think it's only going to get worse. How could it get any worse? Electronics don't work, satellites are falling from the sky, and now it seems like people are starting to lose their minds. Ugh. The hell with all this. I'm going to bed. Disconnect. We only got 1 fine, which I still don't believe is fair. Anyway. June 3rd, 1859. Today I received a letter from Mary. Her ship should be here in 2 weeks. I started settling into the lighthouse. The villagers are helping. Some even gifting things they no longer need. Life on such a remote island is harsh and dangerous. The village elder says winter is the worst. There's barely any food left. But with my experience in trade and the wealth my late father left behind, I believe we can turn this place into a piece of paradise. Drawing. Okay, so that was day 2, and I think I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you everyone for watching the video, and I will upload the next part of the Static Dread demo soon. Hope you enjoyed it. You'll see the link in the description below for the game. Like or dislike the video. Let me know if you have any comments. I am new to this whole thing, so still getting the hang of it. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. See you soon.